welcome back to another reading. I know I kind of was gone for a good minute, but it was just because a lot of homework stuff was happening. Also, Animal Crossing has been taking over my life, and I honestly don't even know what to do with myself anymore. So finally, I got out of that haze of Animal Crossing, and now I'm making a video. To be quite honest, it was mostly the Animal Crossing. That's what was happening to me, okay? I got sucked in. I wasn't here. I've been playing that video game since it came out. And now I'm out of this trance. And now you have a video. So today's video is going to be what they think about you, what their thoughts are about you. It's not necessarily romantic. It's just for anybody. It could be friends. It could be family. It could be a person, a crush. Okay, remember, this is a collective reading, so only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the options. Alright, you guys, so these are your piles for today. You guys have 5. If you need a little bit more time choosing this pile, I'm gonna go ahead and give you some time, and then you guys can pause the video, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Hi, pile 1. So let's find out whoever the person that you're thinking about, what do they think about you? How do they see you? What are their thoughts about you? I'm also not reading reversals. So let's get this thing started, alright? You got release over here, and you got begin. Okay, I'm already seeing that you guys are probably really good at moving on and releasing. Like, if you say you're over something, you're over something. Also, my cat is chilling right here. You guys know the drill. He's probably going to interrupt, okay? But yeah, I just see that you guys are really good at letting go and just having these new beginnings. They probably see you end a lot of cycles, or you're the kind of person that finishes what they start. I'm getting that as well, but it's mostly the fact that you guys have been through so much, and now you're shining, you're moving on, you're getting a lot of new things. This is how people see you. You get a lot of new beginnings, and it's because you've done the work, Like I said, you've let go. In order to let go, you've had to done a lot of spiritual work or actual career work. I don't know, but let's find out. Okay, so you guys also have Judgment here, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Tower. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of major arcanas. 3 major arcanas right here. This to me says maybe a lot of people think that you have some sort of spiritual energy to you. When a lot of major arcanas come up, it's more so like the universe is kind of doing a little bit of, like, you're very connected to it. The fact that major arcanas are coming up, because whenever they come up, they stand for the universe doing its magic, kind of making things happen here. So maybe a lot of people see you as lucky, with the Wheel of Fortune here. Again, ending those cycles and doing the release. And, you possibly go through a lot of Tower moments. There's a lot of things that are happening, and a lot of endings, a lot of, what do you call this? A lot of obstacles, or maybe a lot of hardships here that kind of come out of nowhere for you. But with the Wheel of Fortune, I guess the new cycle that starts for you is actually really great or really good. I'm getting like a positive new beginning. I'm also getting with the Judgment card, you are very well, what do you call this? You trust in your intuition, you trust in yourself. There's a third eye right there. And I see it, maybe a lot of people see you as a spiritual person in their friend group, or this person that has a crush on you. Whatever the case is, they just see you as a very spiritual individual, very wise, and maybe have gone through a lot of things, and you teach people through those things that's happened to you. You give really good advice, is what I'm getting. I see that you're really successful. You're really, again, with this new beginning of the Ace of Pentacles, a lot of people see you as this hardworking individual ready to go. You're always putting in that work, putting in that energy. You've had some recent opportunity come to you, and whoever this person is, they kind of see you as like a childhood friend. They see you as a friendly person overall. Maybe they want to reconcile with you within divine timing, within their time, or maybe pretty soon. Maybe this is a specific message for certain people where whoever you're thinking of, this person, they want to come back to you as a friend or as a relationship, wanting to give things a shot, wanting to extend that cup to you. Because I think you give them really great memories. You're kind of a really great energy to be around. I don't see anything toxic about you because you release all of that, and because you get so many new beginnings. It's because you've done the work. You are very strong. You just work very hard. You have a lot of endurance. You have a lot of passion and confidence. You're very focused on your goals, and you have a really strong foundation within yourself. Regardless of how many hardships you've been through, I see that you just build yourself back up again. Because with a lot of releases going on, you kind of have a lot of tower moments, needing to let go, needing to release. The Tower card talks about release as well. So I feel like you just have a lot of strength because of that. Maybe you're also a very forgiving person for some of you guys. You let things go fairly easily, and this is how people see you. They see you as a really good friend, someone that they can depend on because you're very wise. You've been through a lot, and I think a lot of people look up to you, okay? I also see, you have talked to your angels here, so that's another card talking about spirituality. I feel they see that maybe you could also be religious, whatever it is, spiritual, religious, whatever you believe in. A lot of people see you as that, and I feel like you have a lot of faith as well. You, regardless of how many hardships you have, you still move on, you move forward, and you have that faith. You just connect with the universe, and you also have practice here. You could be like a music teacher for some of you guys, or you have some sort of musical talent of playing boo-boo. Oh. Why are you biting my pocket? Okay, so yeah, with practice, you, if you start a new thing, you start a lot of new things, I see, like I've said, you kind of master whatever it is that you do, you build up that strength by practicing your skills, by really investing yourself in your hobbies or your career, whatever it is that you do. And people see that. See, you could be a counselor, you could be a psychologist, or something like that, but you don't have to be. You could just be a person that a lot of people go to. I was saying that earlier with the Judgment card. It seemed like these people were trying to get like an oracle from this third-eyed lady over here, which I think is representing the universe or like God or something, because like these two people are like walking up to it. So I feel like you're very spiritually connected, and therefore you're able to help people navigate through their hardships. Maybe you hype people up. Maybe you're very understanding. A lot of people like to go to you for advice or just to talk because you are just a very bright soul. So you also have travel. I feel like you're very adventurous. You like to do a lot of different things. And I feel like maybe you go on spontaneous trips sometimes, but whatever it is, they just see you as an adventurous, spontaneous person. And you have practice. So again, I feel like you're just very hardworking. that's being highlighted here. You've just done a lot of work, and a lot of people see that. It doesn't go unnoticed at all. And you also have business ventures. So a lot of people see that a lot of opportunities come in for you because you do the work. So it's very positive the way that this person sees you, or a group of people sees you. But yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people just think you're very successful as well. But yeah, I think this is all I may be getting for this pile. So yeah, thank you so much for watching pile number 1. Please let me know down in the comments below if this resonated, or you like this video, or if you want to like this video. I would totally appreciate that. It's completely optional, you know. But if you want to be a part of the family, I would love for you to subscribe. That would be really great. But you don't have to. But I would just love to have you part of the family. But whatever you do or don't do on my channel, thank you so much for watching, but I'll be moving on to the next pile. Hi, pile 2s. If you chose this pile, let's find out what this person thinks about you or how they see you. All right, so you have fear and you have power. So I'm getting that you're fearless. Because even though there's fear here, it's like you power through that. You keep going regardless of how you're feeling. You know, you kind of overcome your fears. You're pretty brave and courageous. Maybe you say things that people wouldn't normally say, or you just don't really think about what people care. You don't really care about what people think about you. But yeah, I get like this person just sees you as a very strong individual, overcoming their fears. They also think that, I'm not reading reversals by the way, they also think that you're just this very, possibly really stable in your pentacles, very focused on that. With the 4 of planets here, with the 3 of comets, a lot of people see you as a very social individual. A lot of people like to go out with you. A lot of your friends love to be around you, is what I'm getting. You just like to have a good time. Like, you know when to let loose. The 4 of planets, number 4s usually mean stability. So with planets being here, materials, the 3D, so career, family, all of that stuff, it's very important to you. You keep that well balanced, and you're trying to keep it stable in those concepts of your life. But with the 3 of comets, it just kind of means that yeah, you just like to have fun though. With the 2 of lasers here, this card is all about making a decision, kind of indecisive. Maybe you have a hard time making a choice, or this person's crying. It could be also asking for help because you are so powerful and strong. Maybe when you're stuck, you have a hard time asking for help or making a decision because you kind of have to go through you rather go through things alone because you are so strong, you are so independent. So a lot of people, I feel, just see you as maybe you don't really need help, and sometimes you do get stuck and overwhelmed because you kind of want to go through things alone. You have death here, so I'm getting that people see that you have transformed. You've went through an ending. A lot of people have seen you go through an ending. And there is 2 doors here. One is closed and one is opening. I see that a lot of people are seeing you as this person getting new opportunities. Maybe you've cut some people off with this kind of rope over here. It looks like it's about to break. And I feel like you've just cut off all that doesn't really serve you anymore, or the bullshit. You just moved on, or trying to. A lot of people see you as transparent and honest with the Ace of Swords. They see you as this person who will always tell the truth. You're not afraid, again, fearless. You're not afraid to say things. And a lot of people see you as really grateful for where you are. You've worked fairly hard on your emotional independence. A lot of people see that you're just happy independently. You're strong on your own. You're honest, and I don't think you follow anybody else but yourself. And I think a lot of people admire that. So you also have leadership. You have this ability to, stretch. With leadership being here, I get that a lot of people look up to you because you are so strong. They admire your strength. They admire the fact that you could keep going. You're fearless. You're not afraid to make any moves or say what it is that you are thinking. You're just very honest with yourself. You're very authentic. And with artist here, a lot of people see that you're creative. Maybe you like to paint. Maybe you like to draw. Music. Maybe you like to dance as well. Anything that has to do with performance art or art, physical art, like painting and shit. So, yeah, anything in that sense. A lot of people see that about you, and I think they like that. They also see that you're a spiritual individual. They see that you guys meditate. You guys are educated on chakras. A lot of people see that about you, and I do think that it's very positive the way that people see you. I think the only negative thing sometimes is that maybe you could be a little harsh, because I feel like people think you're harsh, but it's honestly just about just being straight up honest. I guess it depends how you look at it, because I appreciate blunt people. So yeah, I guess it depends, but you're just very honest. Some people may not like it though. You have children here. Maybe you're very childlike. Maybe you know how to connect with your inner child. You know how to have fun, like I said. You know how to have a good time and just be authentic and being yourself. I feel like children are not afraid to be themselves. They like what they like. They do what they like to do. So I feel like you're very connected in that sense. Okay. Yeah, you have flower power here. So maybe a lot of people see that you like flowers. Maybe you like plants. Whatever the case is, I just do feel like aromatherapy, maybe you're educated in that. I did say that you have some spiritual, you're interested in some spiritual healing. Aromatherapy could be one, or you drink tea. A lot of people see that about you, and maybe they know that you guys heal in this sense. So okay, yeah, a lot of people see that you like to do a lot of spiritual healing, and you do that by connecting with your inner child. You like to take control of your life. So I feel like you're one of those people that just kind of use spirituality in order to gain control of your life again. Stop! So yeah, this is what I'm getting for you guys. Just a very strong and powerful person. So that's all I'm getting for you, Pal 2s. Please let me know down in the comments below if you like this video, if you like to like this video, or subscribe to my channel and be part of the family. I would kindly appreciate that. I would love to have you part of the family, and I would appreciate your support. But whatever you guys do or don't do, it's completely optional. Thank you so much for joining me today on this video. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Hi, Pal 3s. If you chose this pal, let's find out what this person's thoughts are about you or how they see you. So you have connect here, and freedom. Okay. So I get that you're very connected with yourself. I feel that you don't really let your emotions control you, or when you're down, you don't really get put down. You just have a lot of interconnectedness to the point that you're just free. I feel like you're not attached to things. You know, when you're disconnected, you kind of do things to fill in the void, but you're not that. It's like because you are so connected with yourself, you're not trapped anywhere. You're not attached to people or things. Does that make sense? You're very stable on your own. Maybe a lot of people have seen you in your hardships and you've freed yourself from that, but I'm just getting more that you're stable within yourself. And you have the freedom to do whatever you want. And you're not doing it because of anybody else. You're doing it for you. Okay? I hope I'm making sense here. But maybe this will kind of explain more. So you got the 7 of rockets here, the 8 of lasers, and the Hierophant. So what I'm getting here is that you kind of defend yourself when it's needed. You're not afraid to stand on your own. Like I said, you're very stable on your own. It's like just this independence, okay? With the 8 of lasers here, this is about intrusive thoughts. Being stuck, being caged in. With the Hierophant here, this is about reaching some sort of enlightenment. You have the 3rd eye, you have the keys here. This is about like keys to unlock like secret knowledge, things like that. There's a spiritual sense here too. You have the meditation here, you know, being able to connect with yourself, right? You kind of fight things off. You stand on your own. You're not afraid to do that here. Your freedom. Yeah. You're very rooted. You're very grounded. That's what it is. Yeah, I also get that with the Devil card. A lot of people see you as a very attractive individual. Either that or they've seen you in your toxicity and they've seen you get out of that. Taking control, freeing yourself from this codependency. With the star here, I feel like it's about faith or it's about spirituality in a sense. There's a renewal with the star. I'm just getting very connected. The stars are very cosmic too. There's like a spiritual kind of energy to you. In the Fool here, this is all about taking that leap, taking that chance, having that enthusiasm. I think you stay positive regardless of having a crap time, you know, like you just stay grounded, and because of that, it's easy for you to kind of release yourself from toxic energies. Okay? So you have children here. I get that you could work with children. A lot of people see that you're very childlike, or you like, you're good with kids, or you want to do something with kids. I see that you're very protected by people, or a lot of people maybe like you, a lot of people support you. Maybe the universe also supports you, and people see that because of all the opportunities that are coming towards you. Well, you're kind of cleaning your coochie in front of me. and everybody here, so excuse me. So funny. Okay. You also have like go here. Yeah, it's easy for you to move forward or move on because you have a lot of faith. You're very connected. You're very grounded. And a lot of people see you as a person that doesn't really have a lot of bad karma. It's because you've done your work. I don't know if people see that. Can you stop, please? All right. Sorry about that. But yes, so a person that releases a lot of things and they have a lot of new things coming in. A lot of people see you as a spiritual person, or you're very connected with nature, sorry. But yeah, spiritual person, and you like to connect with nature. Maybe you're also a person that likes to exercise. Maybe a lot of people see you as like a very healthy individual. Maybe you eat healthy. Maybe you go for hikes or go for jogs. You're just very independent. So yeah, I just get that you're very active and you possibly connect with nature and get your exercise in that sense. So yeah. Oh, this person, this heart too is in nature. It's all in this like nature stuff there. Very connected. Maybe you're also connected with the universe, with the earth, and a lot of people see that. So yeah. Okay, so that is all I may be getting for this pile. Thank you so much for joining me, pile number 3s, and thank you for choosing me as your reader for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's completely optional. If you want to comment down below, I would love to hear what you have to say. Also, if you'd like to subscribe and be part of the family, I would love to have you part of the family. But whatever it is that you do or don't do, I totally appreciate you joining me today, but I'm moving on to the next pile. Hi, pile 4s. If you chose this pile, let's find out what this person thinks of you or what are their thoughts about you. And I'm also not reading reversals today. So you have romance, communication. This could be a romantic connection, the one that you're asking about. They might see you as a person that might be a good romantic partner because you're willing to understand. You're willing to see eye to eye. You would be a great partner in a romantic sense for this person. So if this isn't a romantic thing, it could just mean that you're a very good friend, a really good person to connect with. And maybe a lot of people, for some of you guys, they see a lot of people find you as you could be a romantic partner. Like a lot of people like you and want to date you. And I think it's because you're so understanding. You know how to communicate to people. Maybe you like to make people laugh, or maybe you're just very understanding. You're just very chill. And so it's either that this is a romantic partner and they see you as that, you're a good romantic partner to be with, or a lot of people just see that a lot of people like you in a romantic sense because of how great of a communicator you are. You're good at connecting with others. You also have the 4 of rockets. I'm getting that you like to celebrate. You like to have fun. There's a lot of people here. It looks like a party. So maybe you're just very social as well, even though it's 4 of rockets. It's also a card about partnership, though. So that's maybe this person, if it's a romantic sense, they see a romantic, passionate relationship with you. I see, again, there's communication. You are a really good communicator. You like to have fun, go out, very social. Because you're very, you're very attractive as well with the Queen of Rockets. Someone who's independent, who knows what they want. Very bold, okay? I get that you're very charming, and I feel like a lot of people can fall in love with you as well. So whatever the case is, you're just a lovable person. You attract romantic partners a lot. With the Page of Pentacles being here, I get that you're also very stable. You are willing to put in that work and that energy. With the ensign of rockets or the ensign of lasers in the Page of Pentacles here, both pages, like you had this Queen of Rockets energy, but you also have this childlike energy to you. Maybe you have a lot of new creative ideas, and maybe you put action into that. You talk the talk and walk the walk kind of thing, and people see that. You also have a very sensitive side to you, or this could be the person you could be dealing with. They want to extend this cup to you. But whatever the case is, this could also be you. You're just emotionally understanding. You're emotionally nurturing. You're willing to listen, to communicate in a deeper way with people. So I feel like a lot of people are able to trust you. You also have the King of Wands here, another king. For some of you guys could have, this is like a message, like multiple people could want you, but if not, then it's saying that you also have the energy of the King of Wands. You're very balanced in that sense, and what do you call this? You plan, you put things forward. The thing is, pages have to talk about planning, and it's interesting that this King of Wands is plotting right now. But you guys also have this emotional kind of sense to you, emotionally understanding side to you. You also have oracle cards, so a lot of people could find that you getting into tarot or oracle cards is a really interesting thing. Maybe this person stalks you sometimes. If you have like videos, or you do YouTube as well, or maybe on your Twitter, on other social media, or you're just known as an oracle card reader. You spread a lot of love towards people, and a lot of people feel your love. It's genuine. You're not joking. You're very authentic with people in that sense. You genuinely care. You communicate and you understand your friends, your family, your person of interest, and they see that you are just a person that reciprocates. You see eye to eye. What you give me, I give you back. And if people love you, you just spread all this love on people. But don't get it tripping, because the Queen of Wands is just a person that's, willing to, like I said, they're very bold. They're not afraid to be a little flighty if they want to. They also see that you like animals, and they like that. Maybe you're able to communicate with animals in some sense. You also have new career. Maybe you have job opportunities coming to you, and people see that. Maybe you're successful in your career. You have a lot of abundance with the pregnancy card here. This is my Empress card. I didn't get to pull for... I'm missing a card. Okay. And you have desires within reach. So I get that because you plot, because you make plans, you're always trying to strive for whatever it is that you want. This could also be a message that if you are planning on achieving some sort of goal or have some sort of opportunity, that is coming for you soon, because you've done the work. But another message is that if you're the people that are trying to get answers for a love interest, then this person, I feel like, wants to come in and wants to express something to you. They're planning. They're trying to gain the courage to speak, to communicate. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys, number 4. So thank you so much for joining me today and choosing me to be your reader. Please comment down below if you want to talk about your situation, or tell me if it resonated, or if you want to just give this video a thumbs up. I would kindly appreciate that. Or if you just like to be part of the family and like to subscribe, I would love to have you around. But whatever it is that you do or don't do on my channel, I appreciate you joining me today, but I'll be moving on to the next pile. Hi, Pile 5s. If you chose this pile, let's find out what your person thinks of you and what are their thoughts about you. So you have Spirit, and then you have Grieve. So maybe you just got out in a grieving period, not necessarily because you lost something. Maybe you guys are going through like a spiritual journey, so you're digging up all of these old things, and maybe you have depression for some of you guys, or you're anxious. Whatever it is, a lot of people see that you have a very strong spirit, and maybe you're able to move on from these things, or you're able to have that faith still. Or a lot of people see that you are this person that when you have a lot of things going on, you connect with yourself instead and take care of yourself instead. So you also have the King of Lasers. I get that you're a very objective individual. You are very open-minded. I see that that you're a very good communicator when needed, but yeah, I just do get that you'll why am I having the hardest time with this? Maybe you don't speak on your opinions a lot. You know, you are a good communicator, but like, you don't probably talk all the time. Maybe you keep to yourself because you go through things. Yeah, maybe you hide things with the 7 of Lasers here. This is trying to get away with something. So maybe you say things and you kind of keep to yourself, or you don't really communicate them to people, but you're objective. You know, you kind of do think about these things. You are the Lieutenant of Planets as well. I'm getting for some of you guys, maybe a lot of people go to you with their secrets. Because the Lieutenant of Planets here is about someone who's practical, someone who's hardworking, someone who's willing to, it's also delivering a message too. So yeah, someone who's stable, reliable, objective, open-minded. You also have the Empress here. I'm getting that you could be a person that is very abundant. You're very hardworking. You're all the queens wrapped up in one. Someone who's intelligent, witty, and smart. Someone who's down to earth and nurturing. Also emotionally understanding, intuitive, and bold. Someone who makes things happen in a more subtle way. More subtle than the Emperor. You also have the Page of Wands. You have a adventurous kind of energy to you. You're willing to have, with the spirit, and you're like a free spirit. You're willing to have new opportunities that, you're willing to jump into new opportunities. You know, but I get it that you're a very practical way, like you're very passionate about things as well. I'm also getting that you're family oriented with the 10 of Cups, or you have a great family. For some of you guys, a lot of people see that you're this mother figure. Maybe you just like to take care of your friends or a group of people, or your family. Maybe you're the glue, or maybe you're the mom. Whatever the case is, you're a very good person to be in a family with, and a lot of people see that. With the body work here, maybe a lot of people like your tattoos. Maybe some of you guys are massage therapist or into energy healing or physical therapy or exercise training, going to the gym. You're also an environmentalist for some of you guys. Maybe you guys like to take care of the earth or animals, whatever the case is, you like to protect. Yeah. Yeah, just caring about the environment. Because, I mean, like, sorry, I was, like, distracted of, like, the scenery and the nature in the Empress. So, that could be you, just very into nature. You could also be a spiritual teacher. I see that you like to coexist, or you're very understanding with the worlds around you. Like I said, you're very open-minded and objective. I get that you have a lot of spiritual power to you. You have a lot of abilities in order for you to get what you want or change things. You're also very assertive. You put your foot down. You kind of cut out people's bullshit. You don't fuck around with that shit. You are genuine and you mean what you say, and you're gonna do what it is that you say that you're gonna do. And it says in the springtime you could have a lot of new things coming in, or it's just that you have a lot of like brightness to you. The spring card, like you bloomed or something, because I feel like it ties in with the Empress, the Spirit card, the spirituality. Like I'm just getting that you are either near what it is that you were manifesting or what you want, or a lot of people see you as this very bright kind of individual, or maybe your birthday is in spring. Whatever the case is, I just get you're very bright and reliable individual who's very open-minded, and a lot of people possibly like to talk to you. So yeah, that is what I'm getting for pile number 5. Please let me know down below in the comments if you like this video, or if you want to talk about your situation. Tell me if it resonated or not. If not, you could always just like the video, or you could always subscribe, whatever it is that you do or don't do on my channel. I appreciate you choosing me to be your reader today, but that's all I have. I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Bye!